Good morning, and it's truly Dolphy Gilpin, coming to you from 1524 La Vista Drive, Decatur, Georgia, United States of America. I'm on the topic of CME, continued medical education, as an extension of the AMZ 5x12 IPCA. And as stipulated previously, I'll be doing random topics in CME, in continuing medical education. This morning we are on melanoma. Now, melanoma, let's write it here, is a form of skin cancer. And these arise from special skin cells called melanocytes. Now, the mutation of these pigmented skin cells lead to skin cancer. So right now, the mutation of these pigmented skin cells leads to skin cancer. In particular, this will be melanoma, and that is to be differentiated from basal cell carcinoma and squamous cell carcinoma, that which is to be expounded upon in the future. Now, this melanoma can also arise not only in the skin but also in the eye, which is called now ocular melanoma. Ocular melanoma. And other parts of the body, like the intestines. As you know, melanoma can develop anywhere on the skin, but certain areas are more prone to it, like the chest and the neck. And these are the more likely sites in men. Now, in women, it's more the legs that is more predisposed to melanoma, although melanoma can also occur in the face and neck. Now, occurrence. Now, melanomas are less common than the BCC or basal cell carcinoma. And we will have a special topic for that later on. It's also less common than the SCC or the squamous cell carcinoma. But what makes the melanoma more dangerous is that it can metastasize or spread to other regions of the body. The spreading is relatively more popular and more diverse than, say, BCC or SCC, basal cell carcinoma, or squamous cell carcinoma. Now, the NCI, the National Cancer Institute, as estimated, say, in 2017, 87,110 diagnosed case of melanomas. That was an estimate, which was to be 87,110 melanomas. Estimate diagnosis. And of these now, 9,730 of these melanomas would lead to death. An expectation that was now 9,000 will lead to death. All right, so we now move on to the stages of these melanoma. And for the stages now of melanoma, we have 5 stages. And they are designated 0 to 4. 0 to 4, that's 5 stages of the melanoma. And the stages are differentiated by the spread, the amount of spread of the melanoma, or the amount as it can meet a stage size, and also the suitable treatment for these different stages of development of the melanoma. So we are saying now stage 0. And in stage 0, the cancer is only in the outer layer of the skin, and it's known as now melanoma in situ. Yeah, it's found only on the outermost layer of the skin. And it's known as melanoma in situ. In stage 1, the cancer is up to about 2 millimeters thick and has not spread to lymph nodes as yet or other sites and may not be ulcerated. So in stage 2, the cancer is about 2 millimeters thick, not ulcerated, and no spread to lymph nodes or the sites. For stage 2 of this melanoma, we have known that the cancer is about less than 1.1 millimeters and is greater than 4 millimeters. It is still not ulcerated, or it may or may not be ulcerated. It may or may not be ulcerated. And it still has not yet spread, no spreading now to lymph nodes. Now in stage 3 of this melanoma, we have known that the cancer has spread to 1 or more lymph nodes. So here we are spreading in stage 3. So the cancer spread to one or more lymph nodes or nearby lymphatic channel. But it has not spread to distant side. No spreading as yet to distant sites. Okay, now in stage 4, which is the last stage, now let's just add a little note to this now. In stage 3, if it's visible, if the cancer is visible, it may be thicker than the 4 millimeters, and it may also be ulcerated. So the cancer may be ulcerated. And if visible, it may be greater in thickness than 4 millimeters. And the last stage now, we have stage 4. The cancer has spread to distant lymph nodes and also organs such as the brain, lungs, and liver. So in stage 4, we have no spreading to, we call this metastase size, the metastase size to lymph nodes, and also spread to brain, lungs, and say liver. So those are the stages now of the melanoma. We now move over now to types of melanoma, and we're going to write now CME, and we note that our CME, continuum melanoma. And we're moving on now to types of melanoma. But before we do this, we're going to take a short break, and then we'll come back to types of melanoma. Once again, it's yours truly, Dolphy Gilpin, coming to you from 1524 La Vista Drive, Decatur, Georgia, USA. I'm on the second floor with our random medical topics, and this morning we have specified now we are on dermatology, skin cancer, and in particular the melanoma. Later on we'll move on to basal cell carcinoma and squamous cell carcinoma. Let's take a break.